It's a beautiful day. Sound of the grinder next door starting up. Oh, you gotta love it. That's our, you're gonna hate me for this. Okay. Anyways, that's the heavy truck shop garage. So we've been having some water come in. Happens probably once every 10-15 years. You see this water in the driveway here, and it's kind of soupy, you see here. That's actually from, let me pick up this palm frond to get out of the way. This wonderful palm fruit. Let me sidetrack here a little bit. Those stuff are like golf balls, and they grow by the millions. Yeah, I'll give you a look at all these palm fruits. These are foxtail palms. It's very bushy. Burn hotter than wildfire. They're amazing things. Great fire starters. So anyways, water. I digress. Water. This water here is actually more or less, we'll call it, not quite sea level, river level. Here's the shop. Storage room down there. Take on the back side here. Okay, so a couple of days ago, this whole slab was dry. This has crept up here yesterday, actually, where it made the most run. Stuff stored here. Our banana trees, some of them, I guess. Yeah, that's the back side. Walk around to this side. Here we have water. Lots and lots of water. You can see it going over here to the corner too. That's about, well, right there's kind of a low spot. It's almost created like a sinkhole. And so that's probably waist deep over there. This is a water storage tank. You'll notice the pump, that yellow kind of lid thing right over here. We had to pull that. That was sitting on the ground, but it was totally underwater. So we had to bring that up. I guess the electronics don't fare well with water. Here's part of the sitting area, but one of our sitting areas. But you can see there's nice sky reflection here, which goes over to there on the drive. And then lo and behold, here's one of the areas. And look, a fish just jumped. Yeah, lovely. It's getting higher. Right now it's just kind of getting these tires wet, but the other half over here is lower because nothing here is built plumb or level or with a thought of grade to go to the ground. I'm gonna walk around this way. It's a little bit drier this way. So yesterday we went out and we got 100 sandbags. Had to fill them ourselves from the local resident office shop here. This water's really come up in the last 2 days. Here's the garage again where I was just over there. I'm trying to walk a little faster, talk a little faster here. Give you some perspective. I can get across these logs here. Okay, so these sandbags I put in, you don't really see it. I made a drain the other day, and to drain through this wall. So you got a sandbag right here, underground, blocking the drain that goes out. And then down the wall over here, don't want to fall in that water. There's 6 sandbags blocking a hole where this tree right here, this Kiefer lime tree, kind of goes through the wall. And so here's water. Lots of water, water. So you see it touching the deck right here. This building right here, I can normally stand under it on the water's edge. But right now you cannot, well, I guess you could still stand under it, but you'd have to deal with the current and as well as breathing. So yeah, this is obviously all underwater. And here's a look upriver. peer over at our neighbors across the way here. Here's the fish farm. I'll give you another view of that here in a little bit. But anyways, this building, if that water comes up a couple more inches with the current that we have, it might go floating down the river. So here's a nice little sitting bench that's, well, you know, ground's a little soft under there too. This water doesn't smell so good. It kind of smells like open sewage, raw sewage. So I actually had to wade out in it to put all the sandbags in it yesterday. Yeah, that was fun. Walk on. Normally this whole area is like ground over here. Got one palm tree. The short palm is, or coconut tree, excuse me, is in the river now. And water's creeping up here. Our next sandbag project will probably be to block this area off here. I blocked this drain hole over here. You can see the sandbags through there. And then you have these drain spouts coming out of here from this side of the fence. And if it gets any higher, I'll have to plug those with sandbags. This is Grandpa's house, or my wife's dad's house. But the boys, you know, call him Grandpa. This is the bus barn, where the buses, vans, I know, buses we use for picking kids up and taking them to school. Going towards the cafeteria here. Stage. So there's the cafeteria. Here's more of those drain holes you see along the wall here. I'll kind of zoom in on one for you. Right here. And another. And another. So those will have to be plugged if the water gets here, probably about a foot higher. Those are good. But then down here where I'm walking, it gets considerably lower. Lower like real quick. And you'll see our berm of bags. Let's see if the water's crusted over the edge yet. No, we got 3 inches before it hits the floor that I'm standing on. And it's rising right now. And over here into the kitchen, there's a back drainage way here. That's the neighbors, you can see through the wall here. Here's a drainage way that kind of goes all the way back in there, and that's flooded. I have put sandbags here, and it's kind of trapping water inside and out, but when we get around to it, we can pump it out through the wall back into the river and see if that'll hold. There's, right here, it's pretty deep. There's 6 sandbags underneath this top sandbag stacked on top of each other coming up. And then one last spot I want to show you, connected to that drainage trench that you just saw. In fact, we'll cheat and go through the office here. Hello, hello. All right, so I can get my shoe back on. So that drainage trench comes around, and there's a drain spout, 4-inch PVC pipe that comes out right where the sandbag is. And so that's kind of reverse flooded into this low area right here where normally water drains out. And that comes through over here to that drainage trench again. And that actually comes over here where this spout comes out on here. And it actually goes underneath the building here all the way to the end way down there. So yeah, we got water here and it's still rising. We'll give you an update later on. Our house is probably about 5 feet higher than the water level right now because of the slope of the ground, so we're still good. And we got an upstairs. So that's it for today. Talk to you later. Bye.